Hey, what's up guys? Gids here for another Kuni Crossworlds video, and today we are going to talk about Higgledy companies. Okay, so this is the new content that we just had yesterday, and I had a few hours to look more into this one. So basically Higgledy company is the one that you see here on Power Up and Higgledy Co. Okay, so you have two types, right? You have two types, headgear and armor. So I think that's pretty basic already. But let's first start with how you can obtain these things. The way you can obtain Higgledies is through using the buffs. Okay, so it says here source is defeating Chaos Field monsters, but if you go to Chaos Field and look at their loot tables, right, it's going to show up here. But this one requires you to have a buff. Okay, so these buffs are going to come from your kingdom restaurant. So if you go to your dominion, okay, let's go to the dominion real. Okay, so if you go to your dominion and go to your kingdom restaurant, it will be unlockable. It's the same thing with imprinting stone juice, right? It's basically the same thing. So you now have headgear, headgear recruiting juice, and armor recruiting juice. So if you look at the recipe, it's going to require you a Higgledy recruiting yogurt and this thing, armor factory syrup. Okay, so first things first, the yogurt is located at the Kingdom General Store. So just go over here and look at the shop. It's the same thing as the invisible glass bottle that you need for armor imprinting stone. So just think about it as almost as similar as imprinting stone farming. Okay, so these are the yogurts. It's 20 per buy, and I think it's 7 per week. Okay, so don't miss out on buying this one. Okay, next thing is the, what do you call that, the powders. Okay, so for this one you need to do your field bosses. I think this guy does not provide anything, right? So I think it starts here. Yeah, it starts with Vulcan. So it's this one, the syrup. Oh, it's not powder, it's syrup. Okay, this one's for headgear, headgear juice. Let's just call it headgear juice because yeah. Okay, that's headgear, headgear again for Giganti, and then here is another headgear, and then from Mecharagon it's going to be armor. Okay, so this is now armor syrup, and Kalia also has armor syrup. Okay, so this is why you need to start doing your field bosses. Haha, not talking about you guys, I'm talking talking about me. I haven't done field bosses in a while, but yeah, you just collect those materials, go here and view recipe and craft. Okay, so these things last for 30 minutes, and you can actually get a substantial amount of Higgledy hiring certificates, and it's possible for you to get 4-star Higgledies from those recipes. Because if you look at mine, I think I got one for free, or I got two. I think I was lucky enough to get two. Yeah, I got 2 4-stars right now over here. Okay, so that's how you can obtain them. Another way to obtain this one, and this one's really important because it provides you with the rares as well. So if you look at the rare ones and you go to source, you can see that you can get them from Nightbringer, right? This one's from shop because of course, if you are pay to win player, they will be here, right? It's possible that you get them here. Well, that's a 4-star, but I don't know. There's somewhere in the shop that you can buy these ones. So yeah, if you're a whale, just buy them. Don't need to farm, right? But for us free-to-play players, and for those who are not lazy enough to do their CFB, go to CFB. Nightbringer, this is Nightbringer, and this is the superb price. And you can see here it's randomly obtainable over here for 20% chance, right? 3-star to 4-star, rare 4-star. Okay, that's a rare 4-star. So it's possible, right? It's possible for you to get some rares. Just don't be lazy and do your field, no, chaos field bosses. Okay. Okay, so that's another way to obtain these things. All right, so let's go over how you can use your Higgledies. Okay, first of all, once you get the hiring certificates, you will be able to open them somewhere here. I think I've opened everything already for me, right? And then you will have the training aids later on. We'll talk about that one, but yeah, you will see them there. And once you've opened them and you've obtained them, you'll have the staff list. So this is basically like your collection, right? Let me move myself so that you can see everything, right? This is just like your collection where it provides bonus CP for each unique Higgledy that you obtain. So it's collectible. Okay, so first let's talk about placement. Okay, so you can see here there are two sides. So you have your potentials and available Higgledies. Okay, so first things first, you can only equip up to 8 Higgledies. So be mindful of that once you have a vast collection of Higgledies already. But of course, natural star levels are going to matter because of the potential. But for that, yeah, you can only equip up to 8, and each Higgledy has their own element, and each element will also have their own different stats. Okay, so let's first look at one Higgledy over here. So Explorer Higgledy. So let's look at the icon. So there's an element. So basically, you can farm the elements based on the elements of the monsters that you're killing. So if you're farming from the dark monsters, if you're killing dark monsters, you're going to drop dark Higgledies. Okay, and then you have an icon here, here, and here. First icon that we'll talk about is the helmet. So this is basically just going to say that this is a headgear Higgledy, and you can't equip it in the armor factory. Okay, and then up here, this is going to be your set. Okay, so which set does this belong to? So we'll talk about set later on this tab over here. And then here is your training level. So it's almost like comparable to your imprinting, right? So every level of this one, or probably enhancing, right? So every level of this, it increases your stats, the stats that you get from the Higgledy. Okay. After that one, you have your potentials over here. So you can see here we have 8P. 8P basically means 8 potential, or 8 slots of potential, and 10P, yeah, you get 10 slots of potential. And you have your rate info over here. So rate info basically just says how what's the chances of getting whatever potential you want here. Basically, you want to get yup because of attack. Okay, and then points earned. This one I still don't understand how this works. Points earned. I think it's possible for you to upgrade the potentials, but yeah, for each training level, I think it's possible. I think that's how it works. After you unlock all 3. Okay, so I haven't been there yet because I've only trained once, and it's expensive for training aids to do this one. That's why I don't know how that works for now. Okay, this will be discussed probably later on in the future, but I think that's how it works, right? It's going to upgrade one of the skills that you have, possibly. Okay, so yeah, now let's talk about potentials, because I've been talking about that over here, right? So you have your potentials 8P, 10P. So basically those numbers are going to mean these things over here, these diamond dots over here. So every time you level up, or you fill up 3, 6, 8, right? So every time you fill up 8 of this one, you're going to level up, right? So level 1 patience is basically giving you some HP over here, and if you level it up over here, it's just going to increase the stats that you get from these stats over here. So you have attack, defense, HP, accuracy, evasion, crit, and crit resist. Okay, of course, always prioritize attack. If you ever get or stumble upon Higgledies that have yup, prioritize those. Okay, prioritize equipping those because that's free attack, right? So I think I just have one right here. Yeah, it's just 2B. I'm not sure if I have others here. Let's see. Nope. Ah, there you go. There's another 3P over here. Okay, so yeah, that's your potential. So it can level up to 10. So that's 80 potential. 80 potential. So if you're able to get up to 80 potential for this one, so that basically just means 10P per Higgledy, right? So I'm not sure if it's possible, but probably possible, because 4 stars will give you 8P. So you just have to high roll that one. So just go for attack. Okay. Next one is set effects. So I've mentioned earlier that this thing up here is your set. So if you're equipped with 3 of the same set, then you're going to be activating buffs over here. So right here I have Nature's Guardian applied. So there's 3. There's more than 3 that's from the nature already, and you can see that there's a buff that's applied here. All elemental resist rate increases by 5%, which is a really good buff. Warrior's Descent gives you all elemental defense increase rate. Okay, so it increases the elemental defense, right? Elemental defense, but for the equipped Higgledies only by 5%. And Powerful Being increases attack or all attack elemental. So elemental attacks. So still really good. So if you can get all these things, well, all these things are rare though. Everything here is rare. Yikes. And everything here, I guess, is 4-star. Yeah. 4-star or 4-star rare. Okay. So yeah, this is going to be the easiest one to complete, right? Okay. So that's pretty much it for your potentials and for your set effects. Okay. Next is promote. Promoting is basically your evolving or upgrading your tools, right? So what you need to do is you're going to select the same star level. You're always going to need 2. Okay. You're always going to need 2. And when you promote them, they're going to get 2-star. Now, to get them to 3-star, you're going to need 2 stars. So let's upgrade another one here. And then you can see here, yeah, you can use this guy, right? But they have to be similar, right? They have to be the similar Higgledy, basically. So this guy is similar to this guy, so you can use them as a material. So yeah, it's basically using the same Higgledy to power up the other Higgledy. One thing you can do here is you can actually, yeah, you can use this one to mass upgrade. So if you want to get them to 3 stars, then this is an easier way. Promote them, especially if you have so many copies, right? If you have so many copies of 1-star Higgledies, then you can use this method. Okay, so that's basically with promoting. Of course, promoting, you don't have to worry about this one. Just promote whenever you can. Okay, you don't really have to worry about this one because especially with 1-stars, you're going to replace them later on anyways with better Higgledies, right? But for now, just promote them, get your staff list completed, can get them up to 6 stars over here. So don't worry about promoting because this doesn't really matter much. It's going to be really hard actually to promote the 4-star ones. So probably go for 3 stars if you can, or 3-4 stars. Later on, they'll be surpassed though. But if you compare the stats, this is 7,000 CP already here. Comparing it to the 1-star, natural 1-star, it's just 3,800. So that's almost half. Okay, so it's still really strong to just go for the 4 stars or higher tiers, right? And be lucky, I guess. Next part is your training. Okay, training is how you get more potentials. Okay, we've discussed potentials over here. So how do you get more potentials on your Higgledies? So it has a success rate and it's almost like imprinting, and it can get up to 10. Okay, and then again, the rates is it's basically the same for everything. The points that you get every time that you upgrade is either +1 or +2 potentials, right? It's either +1 or +2 potentials. So let's go with this guy because I don't have any 4-star water, so can use this guy as a experiment. Okay, we did not actually gain any new potentials from that one. Okay, and we failed, and we failed, and we have no more. Wow, that's unlucky. Let's try again for Earth. And we failed again. Nice. I don't know, man. I think my luck is so bad on this. That's crazy. What the heck? We failed so many times. 50% chance. Lul. That's why I don't like enhancing. But anyways, that's it. That's that. Okay, so for retraining, this is only available for 6-star Higgledies. So can't really use this on anything that I have right now. Basically, retraining is just going to re-roll or all the potentials that you have on your Higgledies. If you're trying to go for, again, yup, for attack, then this is the way for you to do that. Okay, next one is to let go. Basically, you're going to let go. Basically, you're going to let go of the, or delete, right? Delete your Higgledies for training aids. And the training aids is what you use to train your Higgledies. So if you have a lot of excess 1-stars and you were already able to 6-star one of your natural 1-star Higgledies, then that's the time you can start letting go of a lot of your 1-stars. Okay, and then of course staff list. Okay, I think that's mostly it for Higgledies. If you have any other questions, let me know in the comments below. I think I've covered mostly everything. The same concept works with armor Higgledies. The thing that you just have to note on this one is that whenever you equip or you place Higgledies, you're going to have to place them on all of your decks over here. So if you're trying to place something, just go around or go over all your decks and then place them, right? So like this one. So I haven't placed everything on all my decks just now yet. So just do this one. Probably it's just going to take a bit of habit when you're equipping and unequipping your Higgledies. So yeah. So if it does not say up to 8 yet, then you haven't equipped it yet. Or it does it not have a number, it's not yet equipped. Okay, so this one's equipped and this one is not. Okay. So once you place all that, you're good. Okay. So yeah, that's just one thing that is really annoying here, and auto place function is also not that good. Usually you just want to auto place and prioritize attack, crit, and then everything else. Wait, why is this guy not prioritized? That's crazy. Oh, because we prioritize crit resist last. So if we do this, now this guy does not get him. That's crazy. What the heck is this? This is so stupid. Huh? Okay, there you go. I guess. Okay. It's not the best way of really equipping your Higgledies, but anyways. That's it. Wait, I've equipped the bad ones. That's crazy. I've equipped the bad ones. Let's remove you. Yeah, I have a 3-star here. There's a 3-star here. There's a 3-star here. What? This is crazy. Okay. Okay. I guess I'm okay with this now. It's kind of crazy how it does the auto selection. So probably just be careful on which stats or which Higgledies you want to equip. Anyways, that's it for me. If I missed anything, let me know in the comments below, or if you have any additional tips for us. Okay, so thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't yet, and see you again next time. Bye bye.